Nayland. Time now is 9:16 on your Feel Good Friday here with PEMS Paving. And I've been kept very busy this morning with meeting some lovely people, actually, just like Zoe Davis, who is General Manager of the Point Youth Centre in Fishguard. A very good morning to you and welcome to Pure West Radio.
Hi, Dina.
Hi, good morning. It's lovely to have you with us. Zoe, can you tell us a little bit about Point Youth Centre in Fishguard?
Yes, I certainly can. So, we're a charity. We are based in the heart of North Pembrokeshire. We set up 20 years ago as a result of a community survey where it was identified that young people didn't have enough services or provision in the area to be able to occupy their time. So the idea of our charity is to provide young people between the ages of 11 to 25 with opportunities to engage in youth club sort of activities. We have a provision which spans across the whole week, so 5 days per week, including a weekend provision as well, a Saturday night. Young people have access to what you would imagine a youth centre to be. So there's a pool table and table tennis, there's Xbox, there's lots of screens, but we also encourage them to get out, to get healthy, to get active in the garden. We have Fit Fridays, which we run. It's very much an emphasis on getting young people to connect with each other in a group and to take part in activities that perhaps they wouldn't usually try, So we do adventure activities, we do gardening, we do 25 pence hot healthy meals that we provide 5 days a week in the drop-in as well. We do work with young people right up until 25. We have until recently had some funding to provide employability support for young people, which currently we have lost, but we're currently trying to seek some more funding for that. So it's that provision that spans over 14 years for young people. A big emphasis at the moment is on mental health support for young people, which came out of a survey which we did in 2019, where young people told us that was the biggest issue that young people in their community were facing at this time. That has only got worse since the pandemic. So we have been successful in getting some funding from the National Lottery to provide different platforms of mental health support for young people, including a counselling service, professional counselling service, and also mentoring, where older members of the community who have time and skills are safely recruited and trained to be mentors, to be able to befriend young people and provide that sort of more informal support with hobbies, with interests, but also just a chat sometimes.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so we have a lot going on, Dina.
I was going to say, it sounds extremely busy with all the different aspects and all the different activities that you do. I remember when I was younger and going to the youth club, and it was, and that just happened on a Friday, but this is happening throughout the week with yourselves. This is great. So if somebody wants to access the Point Youth Centres, do they just come along and introduce themselves? And
yes, that's the nature of a drop-in. It's a universal access drop-in for all young people between 11 and 25. They can drop in. It's after school provision and evening provision and weekends. So they can drop in. We get them to sign up. Obviously, we have to give them some information, tell them about the rules, get information from their parents a lot of the time to make sure that we've got those emergency contact details. Photograph consent, lots of things that happen, but it's easy for a young person to access. They can just walk in and be welcomed. It's all about offering that safe, warm, welcoming space, which I think is our main ethos, really, in terms of our approach to working with young people.
That's fantastic.
We're very busy. Particularly since lockdown, since we've been, able to reopen.
I can imagine, yeah. Because I was going to say the pandemic has really affected, well, all of us, and especially our youths as well. And like you say, with the mental health aspect of what you offer at the youth centre as well, that has just been enormous, hasn't it? The effect on everybody's mental health during that time.
Yes, it certainly has. We've had phone calls from parents who are really worried about their children. Some children are struggling to leave their bedrooms. We have had a huge rise in young people not attending school since coming out of lockdown. So what we offer in the counselling as well is the opportunity for young people to access counselling either via telephone or digitally via Zoom, as a way of encouraging them to re-engage, at a pace that suits them. Do generally young people prefer face-to-face. That's definitely something we learned during lockdown.
Yeah.
They have too much digital pressure, from school, from it's how they.
They've had to communicate through that medium the whole time, haven't they? So it's nice to get back to it. I think Tom wanted to ask a question then.
Yeah, so you've got this provision that happens pretty much every day, this after school and evening provision. The funding that you must go through, what kind of funding streams, and do you take donations?
We do. We are reliant on grant bodies such as the National Lottery. We have some money from the local authority, which gives us some core funding for our drop-in service and also our Saturday night provision. But we are also, it is an expensive service, and it's expensive to run. And we do, we appreciate so much any opportunity that we get from people who want to donate. We're currently holding planning our big celebration open day tomorrow, which is in our centre in Fishguard, celebrating 20 years of Point. We've got a huge climbing wall on a trailer turning up. I think it's a 30-foot climbing wall. We've got Samba Doc, the local samba band, coming along to do a parade around the town. We're encouraging families to attend. We want people from the community to attend. We want feedback from the community as to what they think Point does well and what they think that Point could be doing in the future, because we're getting ready for making those important developments for new projects, new bids. But also another reason we're inviting people is to let them know that we are a charity and we do need donations in order to keep running, really. Just the 25 pence meals, the 5-day a week 25 pence meals are expensive. We do find ways of cutting down the costs with connecting with the community fridge, etc., which makes it more sustainable as well. But we'd really like people to consider donating, and if anybody is interested in donating, we have our website, which I believe you're going to share, Tom, on the Pure West Radio site and on the social media. But if you just look up Point Youth Centre, it will come up on Google, and there is a button. It shows you all the services we offer to young people in North Thames, and there's also a button on the right hand side which links to our donate page, which is our local giving page.
Great.
Fantastic.
And you mentioned there, you just touched on that it is 20 years celebration of, anniversary of the Point Youth Centre. And tomorrow, can you tell us where, when, what to expect again for the big celebration tomorrow, the open day?
Sure. So we're kicking off, basically our main centre, we've got two centres, but our main centre is next door to the town hall in Fishguard. So it's right in the middle easy to find, right in the middle of the Thames County Council car park, Parkershut. We're kicking off at 10:45 tomorrow morning, where Samba Doc are meeting us, a big group of drummers from Samba Doc. Yeah. We've got a huge puppet, which is being one of our youth workers is wearing, so to speak.
So you're definitely going to know that something is happening in the town then. You're going to hear and see everything.
It's going to be very noisy. We're going to parade right through the town, and then come back to Point for about 11:30, where there will be a catering truck with selling burgers and all sorts of veggie and vegan food as well, but also your standard burgers and chips. We've got the big climbing wall, which we're hoping young people are going to be really excited about.
Yeah,
We've got the community hub coming to represent themselves as a resource for families in the community. And we've got all sorts of fun and games and a huge raffle which we're drawing, where
Ooh,
there's
lovely.
fantastic prizes to be
Lovely
won,
raffle.
including £250 towards a Airbnb holiday, and also loads of prizes for Heatherton, Folly Farm, Ivy Bridge Spa. We've had some amazing donations of prizes.
Brilliant. Love
Drawing
that.
that at the open day tomorrow.
So there's going to be a real feel-good vibe in the town tomorrow, and it's just going to be a big celebration, and the sun is going to shine. Everybody's going to have that smile. It's going to be an infectious day of smiling, isn't it? You can just get that vibe now. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, we're wishing you all the very, very best. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us before you go today?
No, just come along and find out more about what we do. And also, please, our website is worth a look. It's recently been redeveloped. It's Point Youth Centre, Point YPT, and it will come up in Google. Please have a look and consider donating.
Lovely. And everybody will see you tomorrow, 10:45 in Fishguard, right next door to the town hall. You're going to hear them. You're going to see them. Point Youth Centre 20th anniversary. Fun day in the town. Love it. Brilliant. Lovely to talk to you, Zoe. Thank you so much. And I'm sure we'll catch up again with you soon, and have a fabulous day.
And you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Right, we're going to play a little bit more music for you this morning. It's Feel Good Friday here on Pure West Radio with Pembrokeshire Paving. It's paradise. And I've got to say, Pembrokeshire, we do live in the best place in the world, pure paradise.